Hey everybody, it's Brian Brady. Um, I'm a debt guy, right? I help commercial real estate brokers and their clients secure financing for properties. I wanted to talk to the multifamily brokers out there who are working for the big firms in money center type big cities like Miami or Atlanta or Tampa or um, Dallas, um, who are being told and are executing a great plan on targeting properties in certain areas, local areas. Um, and I want to talk to you about the danger of being what I'm going to call localized. And that is uh, you've listed a property, you've marketed it, and you're getting offers from locals that are well below market. And I'm going to tell you what I think might be happening to you. So I'm going to paint the scenario. I'm making it up. You work for a top 10 commercial real estate firm, got your blue suit on, and you're going into the high-rise office in Miami, and your manager tells you to focus on a certain area. And let's say you've got your Alabama license, you got your Florida license, so he wants you to target, call it Mobile County, Baldwin County, Alabama, Escambia County, Florida, and Santa Rosa County, Florida, the greater Pensacola, Mobile area. Great market, by the way. I love it up there. And you're targeting $2 to $10 million properties. You're making the calls, you're doing the broker opinion of values, and you're taking the listings. And let's say you take a $2 million listing in Gulf Shores, Alabama, maybe inland a bit by the airport. It's great property. And you've done the underwriting on it, and you can defend the fact that why you think it's worth $2 million. You're selling it, what's called a 6.5 or 7 cap rate. And your firm blasts it out and markets the property the way you've promised that seller, and you've got great exposure. And you've marketed it to professional multifamily investors or likely multifamily investors in those 4 counties. And I know for one reason or another, nothing's really happening. And then about 3 or 4 weeks into the listing, you start getting offers from local buyers. And those offers come in at 1.6, 1.65, 1.5, far below where you've priced the property. And you can defend the pricing that you've done. You can defend the underwriting you've done. And yet the offers come down. Is your seller unrealistic, or are you getting localized? Here's what I mean by that. There's a lot of influential people in this small multifamily / residential world. And the influential people in these local markets are local realtors and property managers. And I would argue to you that before you take that property to market, that you share or have a 10 or 15 minute Teams call with the property manager. The property manager may or may not be inadvertently undermining your price when they talk to locals. Does that mean they're evil? Does that mean they're betraying you? No, it means they're just talking to locals about how these out-of-area brokers and out-of-area investors don't understand our market. And it's not like they go out and publicly say it. It's because they run into local investors at local restaurants, at local festivals, at birthday parties for their kids, at the Moose Lodge. And the local investors talk to the local property managers. So I would argue to you that speaking to that local property manager, whether it's the person who manages the property currently or one of the top local property managers in that area, is an important thing. And explaining to them how you price the property and why your seller is asking that price and why you think it's a good. One of the things I think a lot of brokers do is they do a great job selling the seller on the value of the price, but they forget to look at it through a buyer's eyes. And if there's more than a 50% chance that Gulf Shores property is going to be bought by someone from the 4 counties in your market, your market intelligence is not just data that you find on CoStar. Your market intelligence is going to be gathered at the Moose Lodge. It's going to be gathered at the birthday party. It's going to be gathered at some of the local things where investors and property managers and local realtors interact. So that's my tip for today to the small multifamily brokers. Key in on that property manager or property managers in the area and explain to them, show them your marketing material and explain to them how you came up with the pricing you did. Because I guarantee you the local investors are finding a way to pump them for information. And that's how you might have a better sale. Have a great Friday.